Hi, Leslie Perrin here, your nurse, functional practitioner, and board certified health coach. I'm here with piece Byte number 10. What does a tree have in common with how your body functions? Let's take a look at the functional medicine approach. Most of us can relate to the fact that a healthy tree is fed by nutrients and water from quality soil through an established root system. And our bodies function much in the same way, requiring healthy nutrients and water. Functional medicine uses the metaphor of a tree to help us really understand how disease and symptoms stem from root causes such as lifestyle choices, toxins in our environment, food sensitivities and allergies, gut health issues, genetic factors, and stress. The roots represent the underlying causes of chronic disease, and by addressing the roots of chronic illness, we can potentially prevent or even reverse the diseases that stem from them. It's at the roots where functional medicine addresses lifestyle interventions, nutrition, and environmental influences. And guess what? Only 10% of disease is actually caused by genetics. The other 90% are the environmental influences that impact our genes. The branches of the functional medicine tree represent how our body functions, our organ systems, and our processes. They also represent the diseases that can be associated with the dysfunction of those systems. The leaves are what are often most visible and are akin to whether we reflect a health of a well-functioning system or that symptoms are present and represent the dysfunction of chronic disease. Functional medicine does not focus on symptoms, but rather it focuses on correcting the roots of the illness and uses multiple tools to support whole person health. This is because many people have a symptom, for example, such as joint pain, but underlying triggers or causes of the pain may be very different, meaning that the approach would need to address the trigger or triggers for that individual. Functional lab tests use biomarkers associated with a broad range of conditions to determine what root causes or triggers of an individual's disease and symptoms are. By addressing the roots, the conditions often can be reversed. And this is really different from traditional medicine, where there's typically a focus on treating symptoms and using medication and surgery as primary modes of treatment, and failed to correct the underlying cause of disease. As the roots are addressed to provide appropriate diet and lifestyle interventions to correct those underlying imbalances in metabolic functions, whether they're hormonal, immune, digestion, detoxification, energy balance, or even your nervous system. The goal is to identify where imbalances are and to support rebalancing these systems so that the body can work the way it's supposed to. This holistic approach supports a plan tailored to each individual. At Piece by Piece Wellness Coaching, I help people who've hit that wall with joint pain with functional assessments and lab testing to look at the underlying triggers of inflammation when they actually lead to their joint pain and chronic joint pain conditions. Whether they have osteoarthritis or an autoimmune joint condition such as rheumatoid arthritis. I don't treat disease or claim to cure any chronic conditions, but I do refer them to their provider for medical advice. And I do help individuals look at their own potential triggers of inflammation, help to educate and coach them on the natural approaches to rebalance their body with diet, rest, exercise, stress management, and supplementation where needed. The fruits of functional medicine are the outputs of a healthy lifestyle and the realization of wellness. I work on helping my clients develop their personal vision and successfully achieve their health goals, whether it may be to improve their energy balance, their metabolism, find peace from chronic inflammation and pain, and/or increase the passion in their life so that they can feel better, move better, and live better. For more information, you can see the link in the description for a free discovery call as well as the link to my blog where I display a tree image of how I help support my clients establish healthier roots to rebalance their bodies and to achieve the fruits of wellness. Thanks for listening.